Hi, Megan. This is a little response to your very pleasant comment, your little thing on being away from social media. Yes, I am a marketing and promotions expert that made a lot of money for a lot of people. And now I am promoting the real teachings of Jesus that people don't want to look at because, well, my pastor and my grandmother never did that. And my favorite people, they have miracles and et cetera, and they don't teach that. And so, um, what I do now is not very popular. But to respond to what you said about business, yes, yes, yes. One of the greatest advertising tools is your motor vehicle. People are stuck in traffic behind you, and if you are not giving them something really interesting, something that makes them curious, then you're really not promoting your business. It's sad, it's a tragedy. Okay, that's number one. Number two, you should have multiple business cards for different types of people. I encourage people to have like 3 business cards that would appeal to this kind of person and that kind of person, da 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 da. And then a personal, a handwritten brochure that's tiny, that's really, really small. A personal handwritten brochure that you can just, if you're in a brief conversation with a person, you can say, listen, I don't have time to talk to you, but this is the thing that we do, and it's really fun, and it might help you. So you've got advertising on your car, a business card that promotes curiosity. Somebody wants to jump in immediately because of something that's on the card. And a well-written, fine, tiny brochure handout. Now, I have made videos that say, if you want to hang with me as a Christian, you got to have advertising on your vehicle that makes people curious, even people that are anti-Christianity. And you got to have at least one marvelous business card, if not 3. And and you have to have a personal talk little magazine to give to people. If you're not equipped with those things, you're not using every minute of the day and every aspect and opportunity to promote Yeshua. And I'm serious about that. And of course, the other thing is, we have all never had true church, because if you have not been able to sit in a circle of men, men have different issues than women. They really do. And I don't want to go into the whole gender description, but I'm telling you, women are not second-class citizens, but there are things that the women have power in, and there are things that the men have power in. So anyhow, if you have not been regularly sitting in a circle of human beings where there's at least 2 or 3 family men who know their personal demons that still mess with them, yes, unclean spirits that remain in your atmosphere after salvation, God allows that for humility. Otherwise, you're all pride, like, well, I'm really clean now. No, God actually wants you to first say, okay, boys and girls, I'm really scared of this thing, and I'm weak in this area, and I need people to help me. Because coming together for ecclesia meetings is in order to care for and serve one another in our problems. And that's the Christianity that I've never had. That's the Christianity that I needed since I was 5 or 6 years old, and I got caught into dopey sexual behavior, and I was in it for the better part of 40 years. And the spirits that were on me locked my mind and emotions away from the Holy Spirit and God. So, anyhow, good job on your little commentary. And yes, there's many things going on outside of social media. And if you can go out into the world and literally touch anybody in a way that they're inspired and interested and they become curious about your life, then you're on your game. If you don't feel like you can just go out into the world and transform every soul that you bump into at least a little bit with your advertising, with your card, and with your little magazine, then you need to build that area, because that allows you to serve Jesus in emergency any moment. One of my best teachers said, you have to be ready for the 2-second outreach and the 2-minute outreach and the 2-hour outreach and the 2-day outreach. And with some of your family members, it's going to end up being a 2-decade outreach, because they don't care that much about what your commentary is, but they're going to be blown away when they see your change in lifestyle and how you face conflicts. So, tra-la. Megan, you're awesome. Peace be with you. Come visit Florida. Yahoo.